Give me a second to get stuff situated. I am not really prepared. Hello, Kalora. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, sorry. Didn't see you there. Why is Stream Elements bot now saying things? What in the world? I don't know if I'm ready for your evil spell, Kalora. What's your evil spell? I'm supposed to be posting that I went live. It turns people evil. It turns people evil. It turns people evil. Kalora, you turning people evil. Okay. Okay. All right. Got that posted. Oh my gosh, I put on my glasses. I haven't worn my glasses all day and I put them on and my eyes instantly go out of focus. I'm like, oh my gosh. Okay. Also, if anyone watching on YouTube, if you haven't liked the stream yet, please do. It helps the algorithm with getting it out to more people. You already did? All right, thank you, Kalora. I know I can always count on you. What are we doing today? What model do I want to use today? Let's do... I'll be a cat boy today. Hey, Noel Main. I really need to update this model. Really need to update my Catboy model. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. Why is my model's mouth not moving? Okay, let's check the settings. Testing. There we go. That was weird. How you doing, Noel, man? How was your weekend? Okay, so everybody, it's been an interesting weekend. Actually, my weekend was pretty good. I got some good rest on Saturday. I ran my Lancer session on Sunday, and the Lancer session went really well, like really well. It was a combat, and the combat was, I think it was challenging for my players. Forced them to use their resources, and like it was a thing where for the combat they had 6 rounds to complete an objective, and they completed the objective by the end of like partway through round 5. Hello, Alice. So I feel like at that point, if like at that point with balance for the encounter, like I said, if it's a thing where they have to complete an objective by round 6, they completed it by round 5. I think it was pretty well balanced. I could have thrown more stuff in there on the last round, but I was like, eh. So I just let it end at round 5. Because I didn't want it to drag on. So that was okay. I was kind of just like in the moment, you know? And like, today I was really tired and just not able to get a lot of energy to do stuff, to get up to eat, to take my medicine. I got a microwave over the weekend. One of my friends was like, "Hey, I'm doing an errand near you and I have a microwave for you." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I had to bring the microwave upstairs. The microwave's like twice the size of my old microwave. So it takes up, well, maybe not twice, more like 50% larger in every direction. So it takes up way more space on my countertop. So it's just like there's a section of my countertop that I just don't have anymore. And as for, I guess, I posted everywhere whenever I posted about this that I got bad news today. I guess I'll talk about this a little bit. I've been very open about my struggles with disability and with trying to get disability benefits in order to be able to live and pay bills and live independently and all that stuff. And that's been a challenge for like the last 4 years. And recently, I got a denial. The appeal board denied me. And with that appeal denied, my only way to continue pursuing the case was to pursue the case in federal court. I do not know a whole lot of lawyers and a whole lot of stuff. My lawyer's office said they don't deal with federal court. But they have another firm that they partner with that does deal with federal court, and that they would recommend my case to them. So they did that. That lawyer's office called me, took down some information. I think I talked about this last time. It was really funny. They took down this information, and there was some stuff that they asked, and I was like, "Ooh, that's gonna make them less likely to want to take my." You know, there's some stuff they asked me that I was like, I was frustrated because I'm like, as soon as I answered the questions, I'm like, I know that question is going to, that answer is going to make them less likely to want to take my case, but I had to be truthful, right? It's, for one, it's I don't. Hey, Nabiru. for one, I don't lie if I don't absolutely have to. And for two, like, you can get in a lot of trouble for like lying to a lawyer. So I was absolutely truthful with them. And I was waiting to hear back from them. And then my lawyer for my local case called me today, and they said that this firm they'd recommended me to, instead of calling me to tell me their decision, had called them. And they had decided not to take my case. I said that I'm free to try to find another lawyer if I see fit. And what's this? It said I'm free to try to find a lawyer on my own if I see fit to try pursuing the case, but my only other option was to try starting an entirely new case. Oh, that's cool, Noel, man. I'm happy for you. So the thing is, right? Starting a new case means I'm back at square one. And it means that I'm applying fresh from scratch, and I can't, there's this thing called back pay, which is where whenever you get approved for disability, you receive money back from when you can prove the disability started, which is normally when the application process started. And the idea is supposed to be that you incur debts in that time in order to survive, and then you can pay off those debts once you get the back pay. Starting a new case means I will not have any back pay, which is going to suck. I don't know what it's going to do with my temporary disability. I don't know how any of it's going to function. And I'm a little bit, I'm a little bit down in the dumps, not gonna lie. And I submitted over the weekend, I worked on the flash fiction thing, and I fine-tuned it, got some feedback on it from some friends and from people, submitted it to the contest, and that's going to be a thing. They're doing some kind of a thing with the flash fiction thing on Friday. I don't know how that's going to work. We'll see what happens with that, because I normally stream on Fridays and I don't want to skip out on streaming. So we'll see how that pans out. Though I don't know how to phrase this. There is something that kind of makes me uncomfortable. And that's like the guy from Right Now contacted me and was like, "Hey, do you have any cover art for your story?" And I'm like, "No, I hadn't planned for any cover art." And he said, let me get his words. He said he'd generate an image for me. And I was like, okay, like, I don't know what to say to a professional author, you know? And like, I don't like messing with AI stuff, you know? But it's kind of out of my hands because I submitted the thing for the contest. But like, I don't know. It's just the whole thing. Or it might be a nothing. It might be a nothing burger. Oh, chat. I am exhausted. And then my stomach started getting upset. My stomach started getting upset, and I was like, that doesn't help. I don't need that right now. Oh, chat. It has been one of those terrible, no good, very bad days. It's a YouTube channel. And like, I think he's like, it's a YouTube channel, and like, he's like an actual author. So I don't know like how to feel about that. Right? I don't think I'm going to be submitting to any other contests, because like I think he used AI images for like the some of the stuff for the contest. I don't know if he used AI voices for one of the clips he had in the video, like advertising the whole thing, or if he got an actual like person to voice it. But I'm like, yeah, not a big fan. Not to say anything like derogatory or like be any kind of like judgmental of that person and their channel. It's just that's not what I do, so I'm not gonna not gonna submit to their stuff again. But oh my gosh, one cool thing that happened this weekend was the whole thing with Blue Sky Social. Oh my gosh. So it got announced. There's been this whole thing for the whole like end of last week into this weekend. Where it was like announced through the latest update that Twitter was going to be using posts to train their AI. Like you couldn't opt out of it anymore. So a whole bunch of artists and VTubers and stuff like made the jump from X or Twitter to Blue Sky. And it's been this whole thing where like Blue Sky has just been like exploding with people and content. They've started putting together these starter packs where like you put together a bunch of accounts that are like certain themes that you put together, and then you can follow all of them at once, so you can just mass follow people that are like doing the kind of content you want. No, Blue Sky opened up. Blue Sky opened up a few months back, actually. It opened up so it wasn't invite only anymore. it was invite only at first because I think they were still setting up their servers, but after they got stuff set up, they opened it up. And like it kind of got like when they opened it up, people were going there, but then people would like migrate back to Twitter. But this whole thing with the whole AI thing and training using the Twitter posts to train AI, and I'm like, well, that's probably going to be a big thing for a lot of people to like stay on Blue Sky. People are trying, and it's a very different community. It's a very different setup. I don't really Oladex. I don't really add a whole lot of people on Discord. Welcome to the stream. But you're welcome to join my Discord. There's a link to my Discord in the description, my Discord server, where you could join. But as far as like adding you on Discord, not someone I just met. And I haven't even met you. You're in my chat. So I've been like, because I've been on Blue Sky Social for a while. So I've been like posting my go live notifications on Blue Live, and I've been like doing stuff, and every now and again I'd make a post on Blue Live. Not Blue Live, Blue Sky. Why do I keep saying Blue Live? Why? My going live post on Blue Sky. I can't talk, chat. I can't talk. On Blue Sky Social. And I was at like 60 followers. How would you get Steve out of 60? Oh my gosh, the captions are so weird. Captions can be so silly sometimes. But so I've been posting stuff to Blue Sky. So I started like following some of these people, because before I had like 60 followers and I followed like 70 people. And then I was like following these starter packs that people started making in order to help people come be active. And all of a sudden I was following, like, how many people am I following now? I'm following 363 people, right? Which, that's a lot of people. That's a big jump. And I've been posting more all weekend, and I asked to be put in some starter packs too, like the TTRPG and space starter pack. And between people following me back and people finding me from the starter packs, I am up to 217 followers on Blue Sky, which, that's pretty cool. That's kind of a big growth. That's a big jump. Let me change up the music a little bit. I don't know. What do I want for music? We're going holiday. Okay, there we go. Cool. So there's been a lot of stuff on Blue Sky, which has been really cool. A lot of new people. Yeah. Um, but it's been funny watching people show up on Blue Sky and just kind of like blow up real fast. It's been kind of interesting. Um, but so yeah, that's just what's been going on. And I had a upset stomach earlier. Oh, got an ad running on Twitch. Okay. So I figured we'd just kind of hang out, and I don't know, maybe do some kind of a writing thing tonight. It's kind of chill. I'm stressed. But if any of you are on Blue Sky, I should probably post on my Discord. Be like, if you're on Blue Sky, add me or whatever. Like, friend me, follow me, and or let me know, and I'll follow you. I might do a thing like Blue Sky posts or something on my Twitter. I'm not on my Twitter, on my Discord. Okay. Okay. So, figured we'd do some, what should we write about tonight? What should we write about tonight, chat? I don't really have the heart to dig into any of my pre-existing projects. Excuse me. But how's everybody else doing? I talked about my kind of depression stuff. I've just been kind of down in the dumps. My doctor started me on a new medication, which I just started, and I haven't really felt a whole lot of change. It's just a process. Okay. Hey, Gus. Good to see you. Hey, it's no problem. Listen, you don't owe me anything, Gus. It's okay if you can't make it. I get it. I get it. Life happens. Okay. I'm just chilling. I'm just chilling as a cat today. I'm having a bit of a rough day, Gus. I got told today that my disability case that I've been pursuing to get disability benefits, the lawyer's office that I'd applied to has denied it. So I have to start an entirely new application. So I'm just chilling today. I'm just chilling and being gentle with myself today. Just being a cat boy. How was your weekend, Gus? What'd you get up to? Try to figure out what I want to write tonight. Yeah, stuff happens. Gotta figure out how I'm gonna pay my bills, but it's like, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Valley scare. What's that? You got jumped by clowns. Oh, I gotta hear this story, Gus. How'd you get jumped by clowns? How did you get jumped by clowns? I'm putting that down. Jumped by clowns. Protagonist gets jumped by clowns. Some places with clowns and you look like a child crying, so they came up. Were they like trying to help you? I'm a little confused by that, Gus. That's rough. That's mean. I remember. They just make it worse. Oh, geez. I remember someone was, I was reading this thing where someone was explaining to some like Japanese video game developer about how Americans generally like have this fear of clowns. And he was just like, oh, that's interesting. It's just another thing we can use in the future for games. Yeah. I feel like clowns get such a, like, because of it and different horror stories with like really creepy looking clowns, I feel like clowns get such a bad rap for being You didn't have the fear when you were younger? It's weird how sometimes stuff just pops up. I know there's like real clowns are like Art the Clown. What's Art the Clown? Who's Art the Clown? Let me look that up. Oh, it was one of the first ones used in okay. He's interior. Oh, okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. Art the Clown. Almost makes me want to write a story about like a good clown. A good clown that was trying to like... I worked on writing for a flash fiction contest. Flash fiction is just really short fiction. I was writing a story and just yes, clown story of a good clown. Okay. Good clown story. Okay. Okay. Name him Sparky. Sparky the Clown. Why Sparky, Gus? Oh, goodness. Sparky's great? Okay. Figure out what I want for the story. Hey, it's fine, Noel Main. Okay. Main character. Now it's me, so there's got to be a giant robot in there somewhere. You have book ideas? Okay. All right, works at an amusement park, entertaining children. White makeup with red dots and bluish eyes, and that could be something. What's a no hawk? Is that where there's like open head? Oh, lots of hair on the sides. An open topped head. Okay. Puffy blue hair. Okay. All right. Sparky, blue-haired. So let's look at what kind of a story I want for Sparky. What do I want to be the stuff about Sparky? Well, there's got to be some kind of action. Aliens. You have a backstory? Well, I'll come up with I'm taking input, but I'm still working on the story. I think everyone can be a storyteller, Gus. I was thinking of having Sparky be a real person. I like stories of an everyman, a regular everyday person who steps up to the challenge to protect what they love. So I was thinking of having a thing with Sparky working at an amusement park, and then maybe there's like aliens or monsters show up, and he has to like pilot a giant robot in order it's made out of like the amusement park rides or something in order to fight the bad guys. Something silly. It's okay, Gus. Don't burn your brain out. Janitor is a secret alien monster? I don't know about that. Maybe Sparky isn't human. Maybe Sparky's just like a spirit of fun. A spirit of goodness. Some kind of like magical entity. Hmm. Ooh, that's really cool, Noel, man. Techno fantasy. Ooh. Are there, like, you said it's techno fantasy. How high is where is the line between the techno and fantasy? Is it like steampunk? Where does that fit, Noel, man? All right, Gus. I won't hurt Sparky. It was good to see you. Have a good night. Good luck on your essay, Gus. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Humans are developing technology just as in the real world, the calamity kind of corrupting the humans and tech into magical stuff. Ooh. Okay. Okay, let's fill in this stuff. What am I thinking here? Okay. So, Noel, man, I guess my question would be, as far as your whole thing with the humans developing technology, but the calamity corrupting humans and tech and the magical stuff, um, do the humans have any control over the magic in your setting? Because if they're being corrupted, is it a thing where like using the magic like tears them apart or like turns them into monsters? Like what happens if they use the magic, Norman? Hello, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Humans that do use magic cannot use too much or at once, or they reach over resonance, or they start getting corrupted. Imagine a human with power over plants. Ooh, that could be cool. Hmm. Hmm. Ah, okay. Okay, that's cool. Okay. Okay. Thinking. I got distracted. Chat, I got distracted. So, for those of you who are just coming in, I got some bad news today that I'm going to have to start over from scratch with my disability benefits application. So, I'm just kind of chilling today. We're just chilling, chat. How was your weekend, everybody? Hi, hey, Zeus, how was your weekend? I saw you in there. Really rough week? I'm sorry, Jesus. Oh, wow, that's rough, Jesus. uh. Ooh, Ooh, that's cool, Noel, man. I'm sorry, Jesus. That's rough. I've been dealing with this interesting thing where, like, so I had this interaction on Blue Sky Social that I don't know what to do about, right? I saw someone posting on Blue Sky about, like, them struggling essentially with imposter syndrome, about, like, wondering whether they're like whether they can call themselves disabled because they're able to stream every day. So I tried to like commiserate or be supportive, right, in my post. And I'm like, yeah, I've been struggling to get disability benefits myself for years. And they said this thing where they're like, benefits, you get benefits? I'm like, I don't, benefits, you mean like a poverty wage? So I could survive. But got denied. Yeah, and like they were explaining that like they could, because this person wasn't from the US, this person was from Spain. And they were explaining that like they could apply for benefits, like they could get benefits if they applied, but they don't qualify for the application or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, well, I wish you all the best. Good luck with that, with whatever you're doing. Because like I would, because like I'm just trying to survive. But I want to hope that they meant that in kind of a jovial, joking manner, trying to lighten the mood. But it did not come off that way. Hmm. I don't know, Jesus. I don't want to assume the worst of anybody. Nice, Jesus. Nice. Okay, so let me go over what I have so far. This is a story about a clown. But it doesn't deal with a whole lot of clown things because I'm not familiar with a whole bunch of clown things. Basically, this guy, he works as a clown at a local amusement park. He takes on the persona of Sparky the Clown. One day, while he's working, a giant monster falls from the sky and starts attacking the city. He starts trying to help people escape, and he sees a large object falling off a building that's going to hit a kid, and he shoves the kid out of the way, getting crushed himself. As he's dying, a spirit of light arrives and says that it recognizes his desire to protect the innocent and asks him if he's ready to fight for this world. He says yes. It revives him, and it pulls together the remains of the rides of the park and makes a mech from them for him to pilot to fight off the monster. After the fight, mech breaks apart. Back into the rides. He has to keep it a secret. The military starts sniffing around the park looking for him, but the spirit of light tells him that it must not be found, that the military will exploit it for warfare. It can only be entrusted to a man of the people like him. And then he goes on a whole thing where he starts trying to figure out why the monsters are attacking. Because he keeps fighting them, and there's this theory that that the military found or stole some spaceship and is holding it at a base near the city, and that's why the monsters are attacking. They're trying to get it back or destroy it. One night, an alien teleports into his house, confronts him. It tells him that it could track the spirit of light and found him. It confirms the theory and says that if they return the spaceship, then the aliens will leave. If not, they'll keep attacking. He says that if they keep attacking, he'll keep fighting. He doesn't care about the politics or who stole what. He just cares about protecting the people caught in the middle of all this mess. During a fight, the military super robot launches. And there we go. Hey, LeMay. So the military launches their giant super robot, EDV-1, Earth Defense Vehicle 1, that's made with the alien tech. Sparky tries to convince them to give the spaceship back to the aliens, but the military refuses. So now, in this situation, he's stuck in this kind of impasse where the military wants to exploit the data they got from this spaceship to make ultimate super weapons for warfare. The aliens want their ship back before their technology gets leaked, and he knows that if they get too much of their technology, then the aliens are going to consider them a threat. But he wants to protect the people who are going to be getting caught in the crossfire of this battle. Yeah. I oh my gosh. Ugh. I don't know how to end this story. I want there to be some big climactic battle. But I want him to make some kind of connection with the pilot. Aw. Well, hopefully it was a good present, LeMay. I mean, I hope it wasn't like one of those things where it's like, they expect something from you. Hey, Goldfish. Hmm. Yeah. Hmm. Ah. Mm. Okay. Okay. Just looking up stuff about clowns and how I want to do this story. Yeah. Okay. Yes, amusement park mech I think is kind of fun. I wanted to do a stuff with a clown. A clown is the protagonist. A goldfish. Basic story here: dude is a clown working at an amusement park. Monsters attack. He tries to save people. He sees his rubble falling off a building, gonna hit a kid. He pushes the kid out the way, but gets crushed under the rubble himself. And then as he's dying, the spirit of light descends upon him and it's like, I see your desire to protect the innocent and your dedication to the people. Are you ready to stand up and fight for your world? And he's like, yes. So it revives him as his clown form. And it's able to pull together the pieces of the amusement park, the different rides, to form a giant super robot that he's able to use to fight off the monster. And then he just keeps fighting. Then after the fight, the mech breaks back apart into the amusement park rides, and he goes back to being a clown. But then whenever there's a threat, he launches. What's your question, Jesus? Whenever there's a threat, he holds up this, I think I said it was a pendant. A necklace. He gave him some kind of necklace he holds up to call upon its power, and brings together the amusement park rides to reform the robot. Sure could do roller coaster whip chains. I was thinking roller coasters might be like the arms. They get pretty wacky. But then, like I said, he gets caught in this whole thing where the military has found or stolen, he doesn't know, some alien spaceship and is studying and reverse engineering the tech. Aliens don't want humans to have their tech. If there's some cove, what's a cove? Based off of mirror houses. Move. Okay. Funhouse mirror shield. It's all right, Jesus. But so at some point, right, the military deploys EDV-1, the Earth Defense Vehicle 1, their own giant military super robot, tons of guns, missiles, lasers, all kinds of stuff you'd expect on a military super robot, right? Being piloted by one Captain Connors. And it's based off of the alien tech. And Sparky tries to tell them, like, listen, as long as you have their tech, they're going to come back for it. So this is going to keep going till you give it back. So then he has to decide what's he going to do. Because they're fighting. The military and the aliens are fighting. Mirrored lasers, I love it. Doesn't have pie. No, it doesn't. Humans giving something back? Now that would indeed be a sci-fi fantasy. Yes, it would, Nabiru. I love it, Goldfish. I'm thinking kind of like the enemies in X Kaiser. I don't know if you've seen in X Kaiser, there's this thing, because I'm watching X Kaiser with Silva, where the bad guys will throw these devices onto random objects that turn those things into giant robots. Right? So I think they did one with like amusement park stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my gosh, my head. I'm getting distracted, chat. I'm getting distracted. Okay. I don't know why I'm checking the internet. I'm getting distracted, chat. I'm getting distracted. How do I feel about the humans are orc sci-fi stories? Are you saying that, like, that trope where it's like humans are the brutish warrior race that's seen as primitive by everybody else from the perspective of the other sci-fi species? Is that what you're referring to, LeMay? Or are you going for like the 40K thing where if the psychic field that orcs have, where if you believe something enough, it becomes reality, and saying that humans as a species have that? Is that what you're referring to, LeMay? Because that can be interpreted. Okay, so it's the thing where like humans are the primitive warrior brutish race. I think it's interesting. I think it's interesting because a lot of those stories seem like, at least from what I've seen of them, are like celebrating some of the simplistic things about humanity. And I don't know. I think that could be kind of neat. Like, taking it to some extremes, I think it can be kind of ridiculous because we have philosophers and scientists and you know, thinkers of a variety of kinds. But I don't know. I haven't run into too many of those. I've heard of them, but I haven't read any of them really recently. Okay. Hmm. That's funny, LeMay. See, the thing is, LeMay, with that whole thing of like the scientists mistaking him for being non-sentient, kind of gets a little bit mean-spirited almost. So when I think of orcs, like how Tolkien originally imagined the orcs represented humanity's nature for military industrialization, building weapons of war and tools of combat, right? The ultimate inelegant, brutal, and disgusting weapons that humanity can employ in warfare. So when I think of humans as orcs, I think of it as a situation where like everybody's so elegant, like all the other aliens are like elegant and noble and highfalutin, but then the humans are the ones that have like the advanced military technology. See, that's interesting, LeMay, where he stayed to stay in space and fight the evil aliens. Yet Warhammer orcs are very special, Jesus. Ugh. Yeah. What did the Elder Scrolls do about orcs, Goldfish? Yeah, that's pretty much it, Nabiru. Yeah, it would. Also, Nabiru, I wanted to ask you something. Since you know so much about so many anime and manga, I had a thought the other day that I was kind of thinking about fleshing out ideas. Is there an anime about people playing a tabletop role-playing game? Like an isekai or something, where someone's playing like Dungeons and Dragons. Not like fantasy, like Konosuba, but like they're actually sitting around a table with dice and character sheets. There was a language barrier, and they suspected him of murdering everyone on board a scientific vessel. They found out later it was a self-defense, and they wanted to turn the guy into a weapon. Oh, geez. Predominantly tribes and chiefs, very glory sought in battle, masterful smiths, and usually ferocious in combat. Ooh, that's cool, Goldfish. Sort of, Nabiru? Okay. Okay, that's interesting, goldfish. What animes are there where people just play games? Like, are they TTRPG games? Like, I'm not talking like No Game No Life. The Yu-Gi-Oh! D&D arc does go crazy. Okay. I think there was one part where they were turned into cards at some point, Jesus, and he was turned into the Flame Swordsman. Okay. 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 Saki is about playing Mahjong. I remember Hikaru no Go. I saw that. Goblin Slayer has dice rolls? That's funny. Hmm. Okay. I am gonna take a couple minutes to get some water. I'm gonna go to the intermission screen. I'm getting kind of distracted. I'm gonna get some water, and then we are gonna get right back into it. Okay, chat? All right. All right, chat. I'm back. I'm back, chat. What should be the name of the amusement park robot, chat? What should be the name of the amusement park robot? Funlandion. Ooh, I like that one. Jesus. Chester Pro 1000. It sounds cool, LeMay. Haha, but it's an acronym for something. That's fun. Goldfish. I'm gonna go with Funlandion. Thrill-seeking missiles. I love it, Goldfish. It's fine. It's fine, Nabiru. Now I'm talking about the different mechs and stuff in the story, because of course I am. Let's see what we got. Bumper cars. Gotta have bumper cars. Roller coaster, Ferris wheel, bumper cars. Teacup, yes. Haunted house could be good. Water slide. I'm not imagining it as a water park. I'm not imagining it as a water park. But definitely a haunted house. Gonna have some kind of like a ghost attack. Gondola? What is a... I'm gonna look up... That name sounds familiar. I'm like, what is a gondola? Sorry. Woo. Oh, it's one of those little boats. Well, they can be kind of big boats. Oh, or gondola lift. Where it, like, goes on a track. Man-powered boat, usually? Okay. Pendulum rides. Those things are also things, too. Pendulum ride and merry-go-round. Cable car. Okay. Pendulum rides. Cable car. Okay. So what I like about this kind of setup for this is the ending battle, right? Sparky is not the one that is destroying the battleship, right? Sparky is not the one getting the glory kill, like driving off the enemy monsters, not driving off the enemy spaceships, right? That's Connors in the EDV1, right? Funlandion is the one that is defending the people, that is defeating the monsters and defending the innocents. And I kind of like that for storytelling purposes, right? It's so while Connors and EDV1 are flying off to go like do the big things, right? Whatchamacallit, Sparky and Funlandion are staying behind to hold the line. Ah. Okay. Ah. Okay, so I think we've kind of got a lot of stuff outlined. I don't know what I'll do with this story. It was fun kind of brainstorming. Um, okay. Clown. Okay. So here I'm just putting descriptors for Sparky and Steven. Selfless, determined to entertain and bring joy to others. He works as a janitor at the park, cleaning up trash after hours to earn money since he doesn't get paid much for being a clown. Gentle giant who doesn't raise his voice in anger. Not good with people outside of work though. He puts on the persona of Sparky to mask and pretend to be outgoing and energetic. No real personal friends or family. All right, let me save what we've got so far, but good clown story. All right, let's wind down for a little bit. We're looking to end a little bit early, but after the weekend and the day I've had, I just need to recuperate, I guess. Yeah. What in the world? Okay, I was like, why did my model's mouth stop moving? Okay. Oh, got an ad coming in on the Twitch side. Okay. 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 All right, got an ad starting on Twitch. So what's everybody else doing for this week? Ah. Working? Sounds good. Sounds good, Jesus. Okay. Playtesting, hopefully. Okay. Writing for D&D campaign, hoping to start up next month. Ooh, nice, Goldfish. Nothing much, just writing, working, and reading. Okay. Adapting the Red Hand of Doom adventure. It's funny, my Lancer campaign that's been running for over 2 years now started as me adapting the Lost Mine of Phandelver to Lancer. And wow. I had so much stuff planned at first, and then it just like I was so lost. I was struggling so much to try to figure out how to make encounters and battles and how to make stuff, and it just very, very quickly spiraled into its own thing. And now is just so far beyond where it started. But that's what happens when you have a campaign that runs for over 2 years. Oh, so I saw something the other day that I thought was funny. Have you heard of that new-ish game? Yeah, long campaigns end up in some wild places, definitely. TCG shop simulator where like you're running a TCG shop. Well, I don't have that game, but it's funny. Someone made a knockoff of that game and put it up on Epic Game Stores, and it's available for free right now. So like I grabbed it, and I'm like, I wonder if it'd be funny to try playing that. It's like a knockoff TCG store simulator. Be funny just like playing that on stream. I think could be funny. I don't know. I have so many games I still have to go back to. I still have to finish Legend of Dragoon. Haven't touched that in like a year. Oh, really? Oh, apparently Iron Mouse just announced that she's voicing a character in Grand Blue Fantasy, the fighting game. That's so funny. Legend of Dragoon is good. I've been trying to finish it for years, and I just get like distracted, and life just happens. Um, okay. It's a long game, Goldfish. It is a long game. Okay. Let me see if there's anything cool to talk about. Uh, oh my gosh, really, Goldfish? That would be so cool. I hope they give you a larger inventory, because I swear, the inventory, like if I was gonna install any mod in Legend of Dragoon, it would be something to expand the inventory size more than like 30. I think it's 35. Because holy cow, is that nuts. Jesus says, almost done updating the site I used to play Gridmon with my new cards. Nice. Severed Chains is the project name. I'm going to look that up. Goldfish. Okay. I get that, Goldfish. I get that. Do they have are they, hold on. Do they have a playable version? Hold on. Unlimited save slots. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh. You can have 999 item slots. Oh, can have save anywhere. You can have it set to automatic additions and automatic dragon attacks. Wow, this thing is cool. It's severed chains. Ba 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 ba. Ba 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 ba. Hello, Craftman McCormick. You were promised Yap. We were just yapping about the Legend of Dragoon, and I was reading a thing about something called Project Severed Chains. People are trying to like rebuild the Legend of Dragoon, which is interesting. What do you mean doxed you? I read your username. Hello, ZR, BR, CR, Zerberker. Can I just call you Z? And no, I'm not going to watch The Sopranos. Okay. The Sopranos won't watch me? No, they won't. No, they won't. Goldfish being cheeky over here. It looks like Severed Chains has a fully playable thing. It doesn't say it only goes up to a certain point. Oh, okay. That's cool. I don't watch shows on stream. And even if I did, I wouldn't watch The Sopranos. It's not my kind of thing. Not that it's a bad show or that I'm saying anything bad about it. It's just not my thing. I might watch it sometime, Craftman. Okay, let me. Okay. Okay. All right. Let's see if there's anything cool going on. Ah. You mentioned that, Craftman. You two are just having quite the time. Alrighty. Okay, so let's see. Well, I'm not talking about The Sopranos. They are, Tick Magnet. All right, so we wrote a fun story so far tonight. Probably going to be. I've seen bits and pieces, but I've never watched the whole thing. I've heard it's really good. Or the story, the main character is about to meet his cousin in school who did not know he existed. The cousin wants him to meet their granddad. Yeah, /S sarcasm goldfish. Main character is frustrated. His cover is blown. Cousin who didn't know wants him to meet their granddad. Okay. I don't know, LeMay. Why does the main character not want the person to know that it's his cousin? Or like, why does he want? Why is the whole thing? Why is it a big secret, LeMay? Okay. Okay. They've asked me that already, Tick Magnet. I might watch it at some point. No, thank you, Tick Magnet. It's... He was supposed to be undercover to catch a killer, but his client gave him a weak alias. His father comes from a notable family, and he takes after his dad, and looks is just unwanted attention. Ah, I see, LeMay. So then what are you having trouble with? Like, if the whole thing is he's trying to be undercover, he's got a weak alibi. Listen, Craftman, Tick Magnet, and Z. We are not talking about The Sopranos. Can you please stop talking about The Sopranos? Well, they were, but I'm putting a foot down and saying... It's all right. Just, well, we could talk about other things like, what do you all... I'm curious about you three, Z, Craftman, and Tick Magnet. What do you create anything? Do you write anything? His cousin did not know him because he was raised by his mother's family. I just want this family meeting to have a good payoff. Oh, okay. Hmm. Is that so, Craftman? I think it's funny about Helldivers. Some of the music and like the fan songs people have made about Helldivers are really interesting. Mhm. Anyway, let's wind down for the night. I No, I don't play shooters. Not like that. And definitely not multiplayer games. That's an interesting comparison, LeMay. I feel like LeMay, I feel like that's I don't know what advice to give you, honestly. with trying to make that meaningful, I guess maybe having some kind of like a connection, someone from the family recognizing him. Like whenever you have a meeting between family members, you can do some kind of stuff with like some kind of conflict, or you could do you could do some kind of conflict, but also you could do some kind of like healing as well. Ooh, that's a good one, Goldfish. Payoff wise, someone in the family, telling the main character something about his past, their family's past, you never know before. Bonding moments. Those are really good. Those are really good things for family meetings. I have written fan fiction before. Okay. I don't make music, no. I've done some Zoids fan fiction. I usually do a lot of like anime stuff. Okay. No, it is not like The Sopranos at all. Uh, why did my... Okay. Why did my Twitch thing... It does not have all of the drama. Like, it also depends on which season of Zoids you're watching, because the different series of Zoids have different settings. And they do have some levels of their own drama, but they don't, like, it's very much a kid show. Why is my... Oh, got an ad starting soon, that's why. Why is this... There we go. Okay. All right. Once this Twitch ad finishes... No. Zoids is usually the one I like to write stories in is Chaotic Century or the Battle Story, which is a war story. Doesn't really deal with the mafia. There are dark organizations, but it doesn't deal with like evading the police or anything like that. Yeah, depending on the series, Jesus. Yeah, Chaotic Century is very fun, Jesus. Okay. Cool moment where the cousin, someone who was just in the main character's way at first, ends up inadvertently helping the main character connect some dots that helps with their mission and goals. Ooh, that could be cool. Craftsman, you don't tell someone how their name is pronounced. Jesus has told me how to pronounce his name before. There, okay. All right. Uh-huh. I haven't really thought about that. I was thinking it'd be more of a thing for that story, Jesus, where like the main character would like wait till like the park got evacuated and then turn the rides into the giant robot. Okay, let's do the outro. Let's end stream for the night. For those of you who don't know, I normally like to give words of affirmation and positivity to my viewers as we end the stream. So let me shout out everybody who was in chat tonight. Let me scroll up to the top of chat. All right. So tonight we had yep, definitely good night, Tick Magnet. Tonight we had LeMay, we had Nabiru, we had Jesus, we had Noel Main, Alice was here earlier. Yeah, have a good night, Craftman. Saying your name, I don't even know how to pronounce your name. We had Nabiru here tonight. Goldfish. And I said your name, Craftman. Then we had Craftman McCormick, Z, and Tick Magnet. The three amigos. To all of you and to anyone who was participating in chat, thank you for coming. To anyone who watches the VOD afterwards, I appreciate you. And to anyone who watched the stream and didn't say anything and was just lurking in the back of chat, I appreciate your presence as well. I want to say to all of you that I love all of you and I believe in each and every one of you. Thank you for coming to stream and thank you for being a part of this community. And I want you to know that I believe that you are valuable, worthy of love, deserving of happiness and good things. You matter. You are precious treasures of human beings. Each one of you possesses a unique potential to make this world a better place. And I am very much glad to have all of you here. And now, if you're watching on YouTube, I ask you like the stream. It helps the algorithm with getting it out to more people. Always remember the Star Hunter motto: shoot for the stars, have wonderful adventures, live your dreams, and always stop to enjoy the memes. And thank you all for coming. And have a good night, everybody. Okay.